Have you ever felt too small or too unworthy to do something big? Well, you're not alone. Long ago, a man named Isaiah felt the same way until he had a vision that changed his life forever. This is the story of Isaiah's vision, straight from the book of Isaiah chapter 6. It happened in the year that King Uzziah died, a time of sadness and uncertainty in Judah. Isaiah, a faithful man of God, was in the temple when suddenly something extraordinary happened. He saw the Lord sitting on a throne, high and lifted up. The train of his robe filled the entire temple. Mighty heavenly beings called seraphim stood above him. Each had 6 wings. With 2 they covered their faces, with 2 they covered their feet, and with 2 they flew. They called out to one another with voices that shook the very foundations of the temple. Holy, holy, holy is the Lord of hosts. The whole earth is full of his glory. Smoke filled the room. The glory of God was overwhelming. Isaiah fell to his knees. He was terrified. He cried out, "Woe is me! I am ruined, for I am a man of unclean lips, and I live among a people of unclean lips. And my eyes have seen the King, the Lord of hosts." Isaiah knew he was sinful. He didn't think he belonged anywhere near God's presence. But then, something amazing happened. One of the seraphim flew toward him. In its hand was a burning coal, taken from the altar with tongs. It touched Isaiah's lips and said, "See, this has touched your lips. Your guilt is taken away and your sin is atoned for." Now Isaiah was no longer burdened by guilt. God had made him clean. And then the Lord spoke, "Whom shall I send? And who will go for us?" Isaiah didn't hesitate. His fear had turned to boldness. He answered, "Here I am. Send me." God then gave Isaiah a difficult message to deliver to the people of Judah. It wasn't easy, but Isaiah obeyed because he knew he had been chosen, cleansed, and called. Isaiah's story shows us something powerful. Even when we feel unworthy, God sees more in us than we see in ourselves. He doesn't call perfect people. He purifies willing ones. When we admit our need, God meets us with mercy. And when He calls us to speak, to serve, or to stand for truth, we can answer with courage, "Here I am. Send me." Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, share, and comment. See you next time.